The house of worship arena is a very fast pace. We need equipment that moves quickly with us.
Originally, we had two very bulky broadcast camera platforms. We had more worship leaders on stage than we could cover. We were looking to supplement that with some of our cameras that we used for field capture with the C300 Mark IIs.
For us as storytellers, we know that that cinematic look, we feel like that engages the audience.
One of our directors saw that and said, I want that look, that quality, and we're like, well, we can't get 6 more C300 Mark IIs, but one of our technical directors found out about the C200s and was really excited about them.
We quickly realized we need to make the switch and actually get all the cameras on the same page. It is totally upped our game. Right now, we're working on the biggest event that our church has ever done. We have 16 cameras, we have 10 C200s, 2 C300s, and then we have 4 Canon 5D Mark IVs.
We have handheld cameras that are being operated throughout the crowd, which is making for a really cool immersive experience for the people who are not able to be here.
We have 1 camera on a jib, and we have 1 camera on a 48-foot dolly. We actually are going to run a dactyl cam, kind of like a cable cam, throughout the whole auditorium to kind of get the whole auditorium wide shots.
With the C200s, one of the things they do really well is capture a broad variety of lighting elements.
Instead of just capturing the few things that are in perfect light, it allows us to capture the whole experience.
Of all the cameras that I've used, the Canon Color Science is probably by far my favorite, especially in this environment.
Typically in a house of worship setting, you have a lot of purple light. Before we had a camera that would see blue and red separately, and it couldn't merge them exactly right.
I'm not really working very hard to push and pull colors. It looks like it does in the room.
Being this is the biggest event we've ever done as a church, we wanted to go big and we wanted to make sure that it looked as good as it could. One of the lenses that we're using to make that happen is a 30 to 300 millimeter zoom lens. It's an outstanding lens for capturing very shallow depth of field all the way up to a profile shot on a speaker or a worship leader. And it's extremely versatile. It's really important not to be intrusive or distracting to those who are experiencing the service, the music, or whatever's happening in that moment. One of the solutions that we found to that is the 50 to 1,000 millimeter lens. We're able to put the camera all the way in the back of the room, leaving all that room open for seats. With the 50 to 1,000, we're able to still maintain outstanding picture clarity and color and depth.
Given now that we can take the same camera equipment that we use Monday through Friday, and we can actually use those for broadcast.
The portability, the efficiency caters very well to the house of worship environment.
We've seen a huge spike in viewership. People have asked, what is that? Something looks different. I attribute that completely to the new level of cinematic quality that just wasn't there before. It's just a massive step up. It's made a huge difference.